Hey guys, it's Kerry with eXp Realty. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. If you haven't already, hit subscribe so you can get new videos as they come out for helpful real estate tips. Today I want to go over how to choose a listing agent. So you can pretty much throw a rock and hit an agent in most cities, but are they the right agent for you? That's very important to consider when you're putting your most valuable asset on the market. So let's talk about what you should look for when you're looking for a listing agent. Tip number one, look for an agent who is an expert in your market. You definitely want to work with someone who understands what's happening in your neighborhood, how long homes are staying on the market, what they're selling for, what trends are they seeing in the homes, like what are they doing to stage the homes to sell quicker, or what little updates are happening to get top dollar for your home. And also an agent that works in your neighborhood, they're going to know all the other agents and they may already have a buyer for your house. So definitely keep that in mind. Tip number two, work with an agent who's actually going to take the time to educate you on your market. Now, I feel like that's really important. I think that can actually provide a lot of value to the clients to know, oh, okay, this home down the street sold for this amount of money and it sold for this much because they did these updates. Or this home sold in 3 days. Why did that home sell in 3 days? I think it is very beneficial for an agent to go over all of these things with sellers so they have an understanding of what's happening in their market. They may know that a house sold down the street for X amount of dollars, but they may not what the market is doing in general. So definitely work with someone who's going to take the time to go over those things with you. That brings me to my next point, because that is going to determine pricing. You definitely want to work with an agent that understands how to price your home. And ultimately that is up to you, but you want an agent who can kind of guide you how to strategically place your property. You definitely don't want to price it way too high because it's not going to show up in a lot of buyer searches, and agents may reject the price if you price it too high. But a good agent is going to talk to you about the pros and cons about where to list your home, whether you list it at market price, above market, or slightly below. Myself, I've seen many times where a property is brought to the market and it's priced a little bit below, and then there are just these huge bidding wars, and then it ends up selling like $200,000 above listing price. Now, I am in Los Angeles, so keep that in mind, guys. And also you want an agent that's going to be straightforward with you and tell you, hey, this price is going to be rejected by buyers because it's too high. It's higher than everybody else on the market. You want someone who's actually going to be straightforward with you and not just say anything to get the listing, but somebody who's going to say, okay, I think that's a little high and let me show you why. So someone who's definitely going to tell you the truth. And this brings me to my next point, is you also want someone who's going to give you valuable tips to sell your home, whether it's staging, whether it's new paint for the interior, whether it's potted plants at the front door, or spruce up the curb appeal. Just really good marketing, things to get your home ready for marketing, basically. So you want someone who's actually going to take the time and give you some helpful tips. And then you also want someone who is going to take the time to go over contracts with you. There are a lot of times agents will just send out documents to their clients and they send a DocuSign, and then they just leave you to sort through the mess and just initial here, sign here, and you don't even know what you're initialing or signing. A good agent should take the time to go over the contracts with you and let you know what's going on. This can actually prevent a lot of upset when it comes time to go into escrow. So you want someone who is going to take the time to go over paperwork. And then what else do I have for you? Marketing. This is very important. A lot of agents will just stick a sign in your yard and put it on the MLS, which is where the agents go to look for inventory for our buyers, where we put properties on the market, and it does hook up to a lot of websites nationwide, so that's fantastic. But there are more aggressive ways to market. You can send out postcards, you can do Facebook advertising, you can do YouTube advertising. I would suggest reaching out to all the agents in the area to let them know that this listing is coming. You can cold call the neighbors and let them know that XYZ is on the market. And then it's also really important to showcase the property on the web, have its own website, and virtual tours. The date today is June 16th, 2020, so we're not open for open houses yet. So definitely having an agent that is skilled at marketing is a must, because the virtual tours, that's basically the photographs and the virtual tours, that's all the buyer has to look at your property right now. So you definitely want an agent who is going to spend the money for professional photography. You don't want your bathroom picture to have your agent in the mirror. As much as you love your agent, that's not going to sell your home. And the videography, you want to highlight the best characteristics of your home. And if you set up a virtual tour, then buyers can show themselves around without entering your home. So that's fantastic. And then once a buyer has seen all the photographs and taken the virtual tour, and they've submitted an offer with proof of funds and pre-approval, not just pre-qualification but pre-approval, then you may want to schedule a private one-on-one showing, following all COVID government mandates to keep everyone safe. So definitely you want an agent that is well-hatted on doing all those things for you, and an agent with a strong team, because you as the seller, you are assembling a team to sell your home. So it's very important that you have really good people working together. You have a great agent, great escrow officer, title rep. Across the board. I always like having a transaction coordinator, so I have someone that is dedicated to my seller's transaction. They're not spinning a whole bunch of plates, so that my sellers can get the one-on-one top-notch service that they deserve. And what else do I have for you? Yeah, I think that's all I have for you at the moment. If you ever have any real estate questions, whether you're in Los Angeles or not, I'm actually part of a vast network of agents. I have partners in Atlanta, in New York, in Charleston, in Arizona, in Texas, all over the place. So I can hook you up with an agent in one of those areas if you're out of area. But I look forward to helping anyone or working with anyone. So subscribe to my channel, send me a message, comment below. I look forward to seeing you, talking with you, providing guidance very soon. Okay, take care.